Hey there, fellow humans. Let's talk freelancing, the wild west of the work world where you're the sheriff, the outlaw, and the tumbleweed all rolled into one. First, some stats to blow your mind. Did you know that over 1/3 of the US workforce freelances? Globally, it's a multi-trillion-dollar market. It's like everyone and their grandma is ditching the 9-to-5 grind for pajama pants and flexible schedules. And who can blame them? The traditional office setup, with its fluorescent lighting and passive-aggressive stapler use, is about as appealing as a root canal these days. Freelancing, on the other hand, is like the cool kid at school everyone wants to hang out with. But just like that cool kid who might also be a bit of a burnout, freelancing has its downsides too. But before we dive into the nitty-gritty, let's acknowledge the elephant in the room, or rather, the giant inflatable bouncy castle that is the gig economy. It's here, it's booming, and it's changing the way we think about work. So, buckle up, Buttercup, because we're about to embark on a hilarious and hopefully informative journey through the world of freelancing. First up, let's talk about the good stuff. The freedom, the flexibility, the joy of wearing sweatpants to your office, which might just be your couch. Freelancing is like being your own boss, except you don't have to wear a tie, and you can take a nap whenever you want. Need to pick up your kid from school at 3 p.m.? No problem, you make your own hours. Want to work from a beach in Bali while sipping on a coconut? Go for it. Just make sure your Wi-Fi connection is as strong as your desire to avoid real pants. And then there's the earning potential, which can be way higher than what you'd make in a traditional job. You're not limited by some arbitrary salary cap set by someone who probably thinks a meme stock is just a really funny photo of a cow. But hold on to your horses, cowboy, because this rodeo of freelancing ain't all sunshine and rainbows. Like a delicious plate of nachos that gives you heartburn, there are some downsides to consider. Remember that freedom and flexibility we talked about? Well, they come at a price, my friend. A price tag that reads income instability, self-management struggles, and potential for burnout. Freelancing can feel like you're on a financial roller coaster, strapped in with nothing but your laptop and a prayer. One month you're rolling in dough, buying avocado toast like it's going out of style. The next, you're eating ramen noodles and praying your Wi-Fi bill doesn't bounce. And speaking of bouncing, let's talk about burnout. When your work-life balance is about as stable as a Jenga tower after 5 tequila shots, things can get messy. Suddenly, you're working weekends, pulling all-nighters, and your sleep schedule looks like a Jackson Pollock painting. So, while the allure of freelancing is strong, it's important to approach it with a healthy dose of realism and a truckload of self-discipline. Section 4, a galaxy of gigs exploring freelance opportunities. But hey, enough with the doom and gloom. Let's talk about the fun stuff, the actual gigs. Freelancing is like a giant buffet of job opportunities, except you get to pick and choose what you want to eat instead of being forced to try your weird aunt's fruitcake. Want to be a freelance writer, crafting compelling content for websites and businesses? You got it. How about a graphic designer, whipping up visually stunning logos and marketing materials? The world is your oyster, or maybe you're a tech wizard who can build websites faster than you can say algorithm. Freelancing has a place for you, my friend. The possibilities are endless, limited only by your skills, imagination, and tolerance for working in your pajamas. Section 5. Navigating the freelance cosmos, tips for success. Now, before you quit your day job and dive headfirst into the freelance pool, let's equip you with some essential survival gear. Think of these as your trusty tools to navigate the sometimes treacherous, often rewarding world of freelancing. First up, build a portfolio that's so impressive potential clients will be throwing money at their screens. Think of it as your online dating profile, but instead of showcasing your questionable dance moves, you're highlighting your skills and experience. Next, master the art of communication. Respond to emails promptly, be clear about your rates, and for the love of all that is holy, proofread your work. Nothing screams amateur hour louder than a proposal riddled with typos. Finally, never stop learning. The freelance world is constantly evolving, so you've got to stay ahead of the curve. Take online courses, attend webinars, read industry blogs, basically become a knowledge sponge and soak up all the information you can get your hands on.